What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on today's video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and share the video, bro. If you come through and watch the video, be sure to hit the like button, put your seatbelt on when you hop in my car, as well as comment down below and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop our daily content. And also, if you want to have me hop on the panel, knockoutboxing86 at yahoo.com is the email address. But let's get it popping, bro, and let's get into today's video. And today, we got to talk about Terence Crawford, bro. Bud Crawford, man. He just recently did an interview. You know, he had some things to say, and I want to react to him. But before I do live show, don't forget, man, this Wednesday, you got knocked the F out. We on episode 6. We on episode 6. I'm still trying to figure out what we're going to be talking about, but I know we're going to be going live, doing our live show this Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Stay tuned on the community page for updates. Now, let's get it popping, bro. Let's get it popping. Terence Crawford had a lot to say. I got it pulled up right here. Let me first say I've been critical of him. I don't like a lot of the things that come from his team. I don't like a lot of the ways that they move. I don't like a lot of this misplaced anger and misplaced energy. And there's some more in this that he said recently in his most recent interview. But also, I want to give him credit, bro. I like the new shift in energy now. Do we take him serious? Do we know what he's serious about, what he's not serious about? I don't know. You know what I mean? But I have been calling for him to be more vocal about wanting fights, to get off of this whole, the Earl Spence fight has passed me, to get off of all of that shit, bro. To get off of all of that shit and start calling for these fights, bro. And continue to call these dudes out so if they ducking you, we can really see what's popping. But I got to give him credit because he said some things and he did some things. And this is after, you know, Earl Spence's comments that we'll get to as well, where Earl Spence said he'll never say nothing negative about Terence Crawford or another black American fighter. He supports him and he wishes him well. Terence Crawford basically reciprocated in his own way, and that's what I like to see, man. Say things, compliment each other. It only makes the fight better, and call for the smoke. So Terence Crawford said a few things. He said, let me see. First he was talking about Porter, right? Let me see here. Let me get on up here, bro. Here it is. He's talking about Porter. I really can't say because the fight with Porter isn't set in stone. I'm still trying to figure out the details. But yeah, the idea is to go after the winner of Pacquiao and Spence. I actually don't believe that when he asked if Spence got the Pacquiao, because he was asked if Spence got the Pacquiao fight because he's a bigger draw than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford said he don't believe that because he thinks that him and Pacquiao will fill up any stadium that they in as well, and that if he was fighting the caliber of opponents that Earl Spence fought, that he would be able to sell out stadiums and kind of do some of the same numbers, which is what his fans say, bro. Which is what a lot of his backers say, and I believe that shit. I believe that shit. Your level of competition matters, bro. Listen, people will watch, and diehard fans will pay to watch Terence Crawford fight just about anybody. But casual fans, bro, and like people like big events, that shit is made, bro, when you got a dance partner, bro. And I'm sorry, Kavaliauskas don't do it for people, bro. So this Sean Porter fight, it's going to sell. I don't give a damn if it's in Omaha. They can go have it in Ohio, where Porter is from. They can have that shit down here in Texas. They can have that shit in Vegas. Him versus Porter gonna sell. And I like that he wants the smoke. And he been talking about he gonna knock out Sean Porter. I like the energy, bro. Do I believe it's true? Do I think he gonna knock him out? I don't know. Y'all need to hurry up, make the fight, go to purse bid, do whatever need to be done so the fans can get this well-deserved fight between two top welterweights, and then I'll do my breakdown and my prediction at that time, bro. But I like this energy, him wanting to fight. And then the main thing I liked in that statement is he wants the winner of Pacquiao and Spence. He's letting them know, bro. He's letting us know. And so now we can be like, look, bro, Terence Crawford is saying he ready for whoever win this fight. Why you can't fight him next? You know what I'm saying? If you Manny Pacquiao, bro, you need to go fight him next, bro. That's your biggest money fight. You in it for the money. If you Earl Spence and you ain't fighting Terence Bud Crawford or you Dennis Ugas, bro, it need to be one of your next two fights, bro. I want it to be next, absolutely next, because that's the fight I want selfishly. But if you're going after another unified belt and then you're going to try to fight Terence Crawford for undisputed, as you've been saying you're going to do, I'm not going to argue with that, bro. I'm not going to argue with that. But I like that Terence Crawford saying that's what I want next, bro. I want the winner of that fight. So I like that change in energy. Then he talked a little bit about, you know, Spence, and this is some things, you know what I mean, where I said he'd fill up the stadium if he was fighting Errol Spence as well. I mean, if he was fighting Mikey Garcia or somebody like that. But then he said, I'm not, and this is the kind of the crux, bro, and like why I'm kind of, okay, do I believe you? Do I not believe you? Are you really supportive? Are you not supportive? Are you hating? Are you not hating? Are you jealous? Are you not jealous? This is why I've done videos on the past where it's like, bro, it seems like he's jealous, because he says, yeah, not to take anything from Spence. I'm not going to take anything from you, but then proceeds to take something from him. I feel that Mikey Garcia pulled in more supporters than he did. You debunked that by saying, okay, if that's the case, why wasn't Mikey Garcia's next fight on pay-per-view? Because Errol Spence's next fight was on pay-per-view. So to say that, bro, and you kind of know the business of boxing because you in that shit, you know what I mean, that that's not a true statement, bro. He just kind of throwing more salt at Errol Spence. But then he follows that up with saying that it's never no bad blood, as I stated. I support Errol Spence. I've been watching him since he was in the Olympics, and he was an amateur. I don't have any bad blood. I just don't like a lot of things he does and say. At the same time, it's the fight game. As competitive as I am, I just know in my heart that I can beat him. Cool, bro. I have 100%, 1,000%, 1,000,000% no problem with that statement, bro. No problem with that statement. I like that he said there's no bad blood. You know what I'm saying? That he don't like some of the things that he says and does. That's cool if you don't like what he say, what he do, all of that shit, bro. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Just say you want the smoke. That's all I care about. Just say you want the smoke. And he say he can beat him. He know in his heart he can beat him in his heart of hearts. When he's searching his soul, when he search down deep, he can beat him. You know what I mean? So overall, the new tone from Terence Crawford, I like it, bro. I like it. He ain't throwing unnecessary shots. He ain't being flat out disrespectful, but he's saying, look, I don't really rock with dude, bro. I don't really rock with dude. I'm going to knock Sean Porter out. I don't feel like he this big star y'all make him out to be. A lot of that shit was Mikey Garcia, which isn't true, but who gives a damn, right? Who cares? Talk your shit, Terence. Talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit, you know what I mean? This is what I've been asking for, so I'm liking what I'm seeing now. With that said, don't change back up, bro, because this is where I get into it with your fans, bro. This is where I got to ask them, like, what do we believe, bro? Because now if you change back up and you're like, oh, that fight passed me, if some shit don't go your way, you know what I'm saying? Or if you can't do this and you can't do that, like, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You call out for the smoke until there's no more smoke left. So, all in all, bro, his most recent interview, I like the energy, bro. I like the energy. He says he wants Sean Porter. He says he waiting on PBC and Top Rank to iron out whatever they want to iron out and get it popping, bro. And so all of that I like. Towards the end of his comments, though, I just want to address what I think is some naiveness. You know, what's the best way to say this respectfully? He was making statements, and he's made these type of statements before about how he feels like fighters really got to push promoters, and that the promoters work for the fighters, and that you know, it's on the fighters to push for these fights and get these fights done, and that the promoters are really at the behest of the fighters. He kind of made some statements towards the end of this interview to kind of echo that sentiment again, and that just couldn't be further from the truth, bro. That couldn't be further from the truth. At the end of the day, bro, if what Bud Crawford was saying was true, and assuming that he's really been wanting all these big fights, then he would have got one by now, bro. And I can't forget that your promoter, Bob Arum, said that you didn't want to sign all the big fights that he got you or what have you. So I think Bob Arum's a liar. And so I'm riding with Terence Crawford on this one. I'm choosing to believe that he really did want all the big fights. I just think Bob Arum didn't get him for him because Bob Arum is just cheap. And I think he don't want to put Terence Crawford in a position for a competitive fight unless he's going to get a huge return on it, bro. because I don't think he has faith in Terence Crawford. So this notion by fighters, you know, unless you set yourself up, you know, Floyd Mayweather style, you know, something like that, or Canelo Alvarez style, or even what Devin Haney is trying to do right now. He's having issues getting fights because he's not as a big star as Canelo, but he is a free agent. He is free to move, do what he wants, but he's having trouble getting fights, bro. He got dudes that's running around here, you know, fighting to be mandatories, you know, fighting over and over again for the interim belt instead of fighting him as the champion. You know, and part of it has to do because he's a free agent. It's hard for him to make fights, and a lot of it has to do with his skill set as well. But if promoters work for the fighters, you know what I'm saying, guys like Gary Russell Jr., guys like Devin Haney, guys like you know, even Terence Crawford right now, guys like that, guys like Shakur Stevenson. Like, look how hard it's been for Shakur Stevenson to finally get his title shot, bro. Look at everything that he had to go through to finally get his title shot. He been wanting Oscar Valdez, bro. Bob Arum don't work for him. If he worked for him, he'd have fought Oscar Valdez by now. Terence Crawford been, you know, won Manny Pacquiao forever. If Bob Arum worked for him, if the promoter worked for the fighter, and you've been pushing for that fight forever, you'd have got Manny Pacquiao, bro, a long time ago, before Spence even dreamed about getting Manny Pacquiao. You understand what I'm saying? So overall, bro, I like the interview. I like the energy from Terence Bud Crawford. I'm not here to hate on it. And I'm looking forward to this new energy, bro. Hopefully, the Sean Porter fight gets made, and we can break that down, make our prediction. If he's able to get through Sean Porter, that makes the Errol Spence fight bigger. You know, if he beats Sean Porter more decisively than Errol Spence did, that gives us something more to talk about. So all in all, great fights equal great content, bro. Great fights are better for boxing. So I'm all for it, bro, and I'm glad he wants to smoke. Some of the stuff I disagree with, some of the stuff I agree with, but overall, his most recent comments, because this is the first time he came out and spoke in a while, you know, in depth like this. And overall, I like the new energy, because the last time I heard from him, the fight was by him. He wasn't interested in fighting Spence no more. That's the last thing I heard from him. You know what I'm saying? Now he's saying he want that shit. Now he's saying he want that shit. The last thing I heard from him was, you know, he just fight who they put in front of him. Now he's saying he wants Sean Porter. So I'm just happy with this new energy, bro. Hopefully he keeps it up. You know, I support Terence Crawford. It's just like anything, though, bro. Like, you got certain fighters that you like more than others. You got certain fighters that you dislike more than others. Like, I don't really rock with Ryan Garcia, but I dislike Tyson Fury way more than I dislike Ryan Garcia. I like Terence Crawford, but I'm more of a fan of Errol Spence, or I'm more of a fan of Gervonta Davis, or I'm more of a fan of a Devin Haney, but I like Terence Crawford, bro. So I'm happy that he's wanting smoke and moving correctly. Now you just need to get out from under Bob Abrams' sorry ass, and then we'll be back in business, bro. But overall, great comments from him. Great new energy that I'm liking from him. Hope he keeps the shit up. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Comment down below. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video. You know, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop our daily content. And don't forget to about the live show, man. Wednesday, August the 11th, this upcoming Wednesday. You got knocked the F out. We on the episode 6, bro. We on the episode 6, so y'all come through and hang out with your boy. I appreciate everybody watching the video. Enjoy the rest of the day. And with that, we out here. Peace, y'all.